Part 3. This movie, sitcom, it's sick, but this movie must go on. That's what I'm trying. I've been doing. I've been trying to. My younger brothers have no idea who my father is, who our father is. So the part 3. Let's get to this. It's not funny. This is serious. I'm trying to cover myself up. I'm actually naked, but I'm under some cute little sheets. All right, part 3. You ready? Let me take it back. I think about him all the time. My mother has no idea how much I remember, how much I need him and love him. 12 years old. I'm snagging, fishing, salmon, Nemes Dam. Back when you can have 3 salmon legal. Dad's in bed, drinking his life away. We won't get into detail, Mama, but we all understand why he was throwing up. That pisses me off. I was the witness. Throw up medication. Long story short, funeral. AAU. I just got on the AAU team. I actually found the AAU team through internet on an old website. Mr. Walton, my coach, had a website that was his older son back when he was playing. What's your name? Will. Yeah. It's wild how we connected again on the outside in an apartment complex building. I was making a lot of fucking money. Freaking money. I had my brother lived up in the penthouse upstairs. First story. The mains, he owned all of it. The whole Capitol Tower penthouse. That's the one I got well, that was my last, it wasn't a DUI, I didn't drink back then. But it was, I think he got me out of it, but my car got towed. I drifted in front of a light rail that was turning, beating the time, and then a cop way down the street finally caught up to me. Not because he could. I slowed down. Pontiac Trans Am. I just bought this fucking rocket. Yeah, 2-door, all black, 1994, T-top, 300 plus horsepowers. That's a story of its own. With that said, part 3, this story. I gotta focus. I was gonna say we gotta focus. I gotta focus. I gotta focus on my story, the book, the videography. $15 years old. Dad just about to be dying. I joined an AAU team. My coach works for NASA. I just go to California State Games for a big tournament. 8th grade. I just started playing basketball. When I say I started playing basketball, finally, publicly. Private school all my life. Private school kid. Did a little YouTube. Did a little internet. Found the channel. Found coach. To his old website. Back in fucking 2000s. This is 2000. Damn. 1990s. Is the only thing I think of. The website. I find him finally 2004, 5-6 years later. YMCA. Cool little spot in downtown. YMCA. Open gym. That's where we worked. Basketball player. Professional. When I say professional, taught by the best. I'm still a Victory Christian. I just got caught cheating on a final. Mr. Huffman, I love you. I want this to be on paper. When I say I got caught cheating, it was a substitute teacher that had no idea what I was doing. My Christian school, Victory, does not hire anybody stupid. So I thank you. It started with an E. That's all I remember. Your name. The teacher because of me. There was a little bit of drama. It makes no sense. Basketball. Tim Maxwell. My best friend. There was a little bit of drama that created this tension. There's a whole story behind this. I'll get into it. How do you have a class, right? I'm in 7th, 8th grade at my private school. That's why I left my private school. I couldn't wait to leave my private school. How do you have a class? I'll go back to the class. We're going to play fair, right? How do you go back to a class that has 3 grades recorded on transcript? I don't remember if it was 2 out of the 3 that I said, fuck you. Miss Richie. Whatever happened, Miss Richie, you gave me an F in 1 out of 3 recorded paperwork. I showed, well, fuck you, no disrespect, but I showed an F. And with the roundup, with your 3 grades, 3, no homework, you're a fucking loser, bitch. But we're not gonna get mad at that. You're dead. I think you're dead already. Your son's still alive. I actually gave him a room in my house. Weird, about 15 years ago. Yeah, that kid is sick in his head. So, back to the story. Miss Richie. Innocent. She really is. Very soft-hearted. You fucked with my basketball career. I was never picking on you. That's it. That's the story behind Victory Christian. 3, Miss Richie. What do you want to call them? Appointments. 1 got flunked. 2 didn't. It showed me a D. And that's where I couldn't get on the basketball team. This is the coolest part. I don't think she's even alive anymore. Mrs. Wright. Jeff Wright. Jane's her name. Jane Wright is her first name. I've never had anybody fight for me so hard. I don't know what's going on with Spencer. I don't know what's going on with Nolan. But Max. We're not going to talk about the Cliffs. I know who you are. You know what's funny? Victory Christian. My family. Because that's who raised me. Knows who I am. Capital Christian? That's not even capital anymore. It's sad. They had a moment with me. You had a moment with me. Alvarez. I hope you're still alive. That's what's driving me a little wild. Everybody I grew up around, all my parents, Alvarez. You're getting old on me. You know, it's cute. When I used to try to, there was a little Garza. Come on, Garza. Garza! There was a multi-level little pyramid thing. What is it called? Visalis. Is it Visalis? Visalis. Sounds like Cialis. It was a move. Oh my God, Garcia. Garza, not Garcia, Garza. It's her first name. Miss you, man. Alejandro. I remember the rounder, the guy that programmed everything. Alejandro. I hope you're alive, not missing. I want to get back to the story. It's only 16 minutes into this, and I want to make it deep. "15 years old, my father dies. This is summertime. So I'm at California State Games playing basketball for some weird ass little, whatever it was, tournament. Thinking I'm great, thinking I'm fucking California State Games. Like, oh, playing against the best. Literally. Against dead men. Um, Dad is in bed. This is the summer, right before I start high school, freshman year. Mr. Walton, the coach, the dad that I've never had. NASA, government. I talked my mom into going to Capital Christian, high school slash college prep school. It's the next step. Uh, Victory can't come close to Capital Christian. I'm sorry. So summer, playing basketball. This for myself, for my record. I was watching my part one, part two, and I loved it. It's like, man, I don't want to just talk about it. I want to hear this. I want to play it. Right? You ready? Damn. High school. Dad is beginning of August 1st, my birthday. Dad's in the hospital. Today's my birthday. Dad's in the hospital. And then 2 weeks into it, with the stories, he's supposed to come out alive, rehab center, the whole 9 yards. Like, everything's planned out, mapped out. Dad's gonna be good. He falls out of a hospital bed. It makes no sense. This is where I want your blood, government. So my father falls out of a bed right before rehab. I actually saw his back. Fucking blue. Both sides. The livers. What liver after that? You don't fall like that. Government. American government. Police. FBI. Я хочу твое сердце. You know what's funny? You have a badge. And you have your game. That's the only thing you have. That's it. You understand? Oh, your sirens. Woo woo! I saw it the last time I got, what do you call it? When they take you in. It's crazy how they literally took him in front of me. Homeless boy, Russian. Stanislav, something like that. He was a little bit, frustrated. He didn't attack nobody. I saw it. But he got loud. They come in. You badge. Zzz. Those two. They took him away into another room. You know when you scream? When you're barely alive? And then that scream? Just boom. It's sad, but true, how much we, as humans, push through. The vibes, the lives, everything we try to set in evolves, becomes alive to everything you want to push through for them. It's got to be poetry. You government are sick. It's sick. I don't know exactly what's going on inside. You understand? I'm coming from a family. The way we're getting charged is just wrong. We're not even guilty. I'm confused. I'm not gonna even spit her name out. I'm so disgusted. I wouldn't want to ever put that name even out there. So disgusted. I know one thing. Hands are clean. Never. American government, never. That I just don't. This is part 3 to like a whole nother view. But yeah, I've never. No, I've. I love. I actually do. I love Jesus. That's the crazy part. All right, real quick. I gotta get back to the story. I'm gonna make this deeper, longer. 24 minutes into a 25. High school. Graduated. That whole story is a whole other story. Had a casino in the back classroom. Yeah. But we're not getting into all that. We're not getting into all that. I was 18. I was legal at that time. All right. Pitching quarters. That was a big one. Pitching quarters. What else we have? Oh, shooting dice. Pitching quarters, shooting dice. We had some cards involved, but I don't remember all that. Yeah, it was the dice. Pitching quarters was the big one. And then with me, you're not gonna pitch 1 quarter. So 1 quarter was like fucking $5. You hear me? Yeah, it got expensive. I'm here to preach my story for my capital Christian family. We did nothing wrong. We were human. As Christian and as powerful, parents was. This reminds me of Titanic. Beautiful ship that's moving along, right? The best of the best. No problems. There's no worries. We have on Titanic literally the most powerful, most beautiful people on this earth. And then you have Titanic. You have my teachers. You have Mr. Wills. Wills is all I know his name. Well, Mr. Weeze. He played for the Bears, California Bears football team. I believe he was a professional NFL player. My Spanish teacher, he called me Joaquin. I had an art teacher. She died from a brain cancer tumor. She was an artist. She had a life of her own. Uh, theater, all that. Oh man, she amazing. Passes away. Uh, Mr. Alvarez, the superintendent. I'm gonna get to you, Jacob. Mr. Alvarez, superintendent. I don't know what happened to him. Last time I saw him was at the driving range golf course. Randomly pulling up. Malik. I think that's his son's name. Malik, the redhead. Get your shit together. You have any idea who your father is? You have no idea who your father is. Malik, redhead. Mr. Jacobs. I actually went to school in the same class as his son, Jacob. Was that his name? No, I'm funny. I'm sorry. Uh, man, what's his name? Yeah, Jacob, something like that. Um, that's funny. That's a whole. You know what's funny? Capital Christian. What I've done to you. That's the funny part. Oh, I'm gonna get to my best part. Part three. Phil Oates, my dad. Why didn't I just say that? I think it traumatized all of us. And it was timing, economy, his father, my grandpa. This is 3 years later. Passes away. Oh my God. Farrington. You have a big piece. I love you. You have a big piece of my life. My heart. Pastor, Mr. Pastor Farrington. I love you. It's not about the money. I it should not be about the money. Okay? Alright, so Phil Oates, dad, takes Bill Nelson's spot. This coach that was a father to me. During high school, part 3, chapter. Joe Pelton, Royal Edwards, who else I play with? Too many names. That's the sad part. My memory. It's going down. Man, I can't do it. I wish I could. It would have been, that's why I'm doing this videography right now. Because the memories, it comes and goes. Can't get mad. Alright, so. Marshall. My boy. He was a year younger than me. I got some shoes for him. Oh, I got Xavier Walton. I got Joe Benesuelo. I got that's a whole nother story. Joe Benesuelo. I jumped off his back from the free throw line. Yeah, I jumped off his back off the free throw line. Taking that from Victor Christian. Josh Almus. That's a whole other story. That was funny. I was, well, they go 7th grade. And this kid, 9th grade, something like that. So I take that story. Well, I can be natural. I don't want to be a copycat. That sucks. I did the same thing in my what's her name? Messina Rose Johnson. I pulled up with a bunch of roses in a cafeteria. But back to the dunk. So this is a story. I'm writing this. This is for real. Josh Almas. I respect you, love you. You don't even know how much uh yeah, you have no idea how much you've done for me. So eighth grade, ninth grade, 10th grade, Simpson, M- Matthew Simpson, Matthew Simpkins. This kid, he's like 6'9", super baller star, playing AU all over the world. I think he lied about his age. So think about it. Like a 20-year-old playing with 15-year-olds. There's so much drama that I'm not mad about that I went through as a basketball player. As one of the biggest, excuse my French, niggers, faking it to make it. I actually took his money. I was shooting dice with him. And it was the last day of school actually. It was I took $160 from him. We kept rolling. Yeah. I I shot with him like you never shot. So that's the cute part. Putting your life on the line. You know what's sad? We don't appreciate it. It's not that you value it. You don't appreciate it. Value is one thing. You don't want to die. I hope not. Right. Now when you appreciate life, that's where part 3 comes in. I love you.